What's up, everybody, and welcome to Metroid Dread Ending EXPLAINED. My name's Nintentroy, and before we get into this, there's two things you need to know. One, you need to know the names of the Chozo in Metroid Dread. That is Ravenbeak and Quiet Robe. And the second thing you need to know is that there are two types of Chozo DNA. There is Mawkin Chozo DNA, which is a warrior race, which is what Ravenbeak is. They are the natural predators of Metroids, and that's why Metroids attack. And a Thoda DNA of Chozo, which is the DNA used to control the Metroids. Alright, so before we get into this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's get into it. So sometime during the game, the Atom computer was replaced by Ravenbeak. The reason why this happens is because in the beginning of the game, Ravenbeak notices your Metroid DNA inside you and how it activated when you confronted him, because he is a Mawkin. So the Metroid DNA subconsciously activated. That's when you go red. You're in energy absorption mode. So from there, Ravenbeak reveals that he is your benefactor of Chozo DNA. He is your father. He overwatched you get your Chozo DNA, which you got both Thoda and Mawkin. This Mawkin DNA is theorized by Ravenbeak himself due to, quote, Samus's physical prowess. So, from there and during the fight, your Metroid vaccine is essentially always within you, but it was never fully out until you encountered Ravenbeak. So, as he goes throughout the game trying to awaken your full power, he brings you into danger and other areas to boost the awakening process. So as the father realizes this, and he says, I'm going to make a clone of you, Samus, not the clone of the Metroids. He originally used the Emmys to try to extract the Metroid DNA from you so he could create an army of Metroids and order the galaxy. However, he realized since you are Metroid, in addition to being Chozo, that he can create a clone army of Samus Aran Metroids, which would be more sentient, can absorb the X-Parasite, and would not be primal. During the fight after you defeat him, or the part before you defeat his X form, you absorb his warrior DNA. So you absorb his Mawkin DNA, and you become full Metroid from this. You don't lose yourself, but you awaken the Metroid DNA within you, and that's why you become, quote, full Metroid. This is also why your suit looks amazing, but it's an illusion or just shows similarities to being a Metroid. The visor, the colors. However, due to being a fully fledged Metroid, Samus cannot escape the planet because now she absorbs the energy of anything and everything. This is where Quiet Robe comes in. He's a Thoda Chozo. Thoda Chozos have control over the Metroid, but the Quiet Robe died. The X-Parasite version of Quiet Robe snuck onto your ship. Due to X-Parasites not only being able to take the DNA form of anything else or the dead, it can also copy the memories of its form, of the person it takes over. So this X-Parasite essentially inherits the will of Quiet Robe, and as you can see, it inherits the will and memories. It does the same bow to Samus when Samus has her gun pointed to his face, and it allows itself to get absorbed by Samus in order to control, or in order to absorb the last of the Thoda Chozo DNA. It gave her the power to control her energy absorption power, which was running rampant, aka her Metroid DNA that was spiked due to absorbing Mawkin Chozo DNA from her father Ravenbeak. Ravenbeak also is the reason why Samus is able to use the arm cannon. If you look at if you look at the scene there, it shows where they're putting the arm cannon and how she's able to control it. Alright, so after you do that, Samus flies off and destroys the entire planet ZDR, which was overran by X except for the last two Chozo. However, they both got overtaken, and forever wipes them out, saving the galaxy. That's the entire ending explained. I know it's not as much as you would think. However, the game kind of explains it all really in the end there. It's just you had to understand the types of Chozo, who they were and what they were about, what Ravenbeak's goal was, and why Quiet Robe, the ex-parasite, played such a big role at the end. The important thing to know, again, for the story, if you guys don't remember, is if you check the gallery, that the reason why ex-parasite ran over ZDR is because an ex-parasite pretended to be a Chozo soldier, and once they got to ZDR from their excavation of SR388, because that's where the ex-parasites ran rampant, it essentially wiped out most of the army except for Ravenbeak. Ravenbeak basically half genocided his race. He got rid of all the Thota Chozo, left except for Quiet Robe. Then when the Emmys arrived on ZDR, Ravenbeak, who is the most powerful warrior in the galaxy, defeated the Emmy and made Quiet Robe hack and take control over all the Emmys as they planned to take the Metroid DNA from Samus due to the GF information that was inside them. That's it for the whole video, guys. I hope you guys really loved Metroid Dread. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part. If you guys really enjoyed Metroid Dread, you guys just want Metroid Prime 4. And yeah, don't forget the subscription and help me out. Thank you so much and have a great day.